a lot of DK stems. I got to send you a bunch of old TNT stems to replace all those DK stems.
Yo, we're here at Powers BMX Museum with, I would almost say a legend.
I don't know about
Is he a legend? Is he a legend? He's a legend.
Yeah. No.
This is Mark from TNT Bikes, and TNT has been around since
85.
1985. How'd you come about being the owner of TNT?
Dad started it in 85 when I was roughly, 15 years old. I started racing when I was 10.
It started TNT in 1985?
In 85 within the walls of his machine shop, yeah.
Okay.
So.
What was he primarily making then?
It was a tool and die shop, so basically anything and everything that was, if he can quote it and the blueprint came in, he could quote it and make it, he was like, all right, I'll do the job.
Okay,
That's basically what it was. So everything from automotive to aerospace to like trains and
kind of anything anybody
anything,
brought in.
anything,
Oh, wow.
aluminum, steel, mostly everything, anything aluminum, steel, press punches, and the full blown tool and die shop on one side, and the other side was just presses and stuff.
Yeah. What's up? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
You're gonna be in the video, so.
When did you start racing?
When I was 10 years old.
Okay, what year was that?
81.
Okay.
Yeah. 81.
So then, would your dad realize that all the hubs out there were kind of crappy, so he started TNT hubs?
Yeah, basically started breaking everything on the bikes, and he's like, I can make a better, bike part.
Dang.
So,
all right.
Yeah. So basically, he started making a stem, and I ran the stem, and then a few friends wanted to run it, and.
So the stem was the first thing.
The stem was the first thing. Yeah.
Awesome.
And from there, went to hubs and C clamps, super easy stuff.
Yeah.
And then from there to frames, we got into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of regret that one, but but it was
yeah,
cool.
right. The honk pong is awesome.
Yeah.
When I know you moseyed around the museum a little bit already.
Yeah.
Did you find any early TNT stems and stuff already?
Hubs.
In hubs, yeah.
A couple old frames.
Yeah.
Already. A Huafeng over there next to a Chromoly XL or Pro, whatever it is. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, you said right before I walked up that you found a photo of him already in a magazine.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
It's over.
Let's go get it.
Yeah, go ahead. Go check.
It's not in a magazine, but it's right here.
Oh, really? We taped it to the side. No way. That's awesome.
I looked happy that morning. I think it was about 30 degrees outside.
No way.
And he came with a mullet.
And he came with a mullet?
What do you think Chad's got?
Dude, look at this.
Chad's
Look at
got.
this 1985 rat tail.
Yeah, Dad took that picture in the backyard. That's the CJ BMX Rider of the Year trophy.
Okay.
Dad thought it was a big deal, so he's like, let's take a picture in the backyard before we head to the track. I think that was at like 7 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's so funny.
Yep.
Is that your first photo in a magazine?
Yeah.
Do you remember what issue that was?
And my dad had to pay for it.
And your dad had to pay for it. That's the only way I get magazines anymore. Do you remember what issue that is or anything?
No, I don't even know.
Let's see if it says on the
I don't
bottom.
even. No, that's just the ad, so I don't even know. Oh, maybe on the bottom of that one, second page.
Oh man.
I was so grumpy that day. I was. It wasn't that picture wasn't my idea. That was Dad's idea.
Well, thank God you have it.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
That's the photo I took for the trophy.
Out of all the pictures ever in the magazines, that's the one I'm haunted with the most because everybody forwards that to me. Goes, hey,
That's
check
so
this out.
funny. Yeah, I wonder what that's in because I know I would have, if I ripped it up to put it in here, I know I have the magazine
100%.
somewhere.
Yeah.
So.
And he caught it. He walked by and he goes, TNT. He goes, wait a minute. I go, oh no. Figures of all people who have it on the wall,
man,
it's Chad.
That's so funny.
Oh, that is funny.
Yeah, because we just ripped up a whole bunch of magazines and glued them around the shelf.
Yeah.
Now, did you ever get any actual not purchased photos in magazines?
Yes.
Do you remember any of the issues or anything?
I don't remember which year it was, but I mean, I was on the cover of the Bicycles Today from Shoreham, from the Shoreham National.
Okay.
Because I think I won 3 out of the 4 mains there. The only reason I lost the last one was because I slipped a pedal over the first jump down the first straightaway. But yeah, I was on the cover of that one, and it came out. I remember because after that race, the Bicycles Today always came out at Columbus for the Christmas Classic.
Yeah.
And I remember my dad coming over at the Christmas Classic going, hey, guess what? And he popped it in front of me. And I was like, oh, great. Now, no pressure.
Oh, wow.
Like,
That's awesome.
like now people kind of know who I am. I'm like, oh, great.
That's sick.
But, yeah.
So I am missing like so many of the Bicycle Todays, the BMXer, like all those free magazines that the league sent out.
Yep.
Because everybody just looked at them on the toilet for a little while and tossed them.
Yeah, we didn't think anything was
Yeah.
a big deal back then. You know, I
So-
didn't even think anything. I mean, I got stuff like this put in binders and stuff, but I got, I think, 3 or 4 binders like this, but not the collection you have.
Yeah.
That's oh, geez, look at it. You even have the old cranks that we made.
Yeah. I have a set over there
turtles.
on a bike.
you?
Yeah. Yep. So if anybody's watching, if anybody has any old league magazines, BMX Today Plus, all of those, you can send them in.
Yeah,
I guess not
please.
BMX Plus, but BMX Today,
Yeah.
Bicycles Today. Yeah.
You know who made those cranks
Who?
first? Spooky.
Spooky? I thought they were fat. I thought that was Fab Weld. Just looking at them like
Not
I
the
was like,
cranks.
I like
okay.
No,
turtles.
Spooky made them.
We have
I
a
like
few
turtles.
spooky bikes
Do you?
frames. Yeah.
Yeah, he made them for us because he made a few cruisers and stuff for us, and we're tossing around some cranks, and we worked with him to help us make those.
Wow.
So yeah, Spooky
Okay.
helped make those.
Yeah. We'll go check them out.
Cool.
Let's see.
This is impressive.
Daddy,
Yeah.
This is really impressive. What's up?
Oh,
Forge Simulator. Is that tomorrow?
That's sometime next week. After you see Grandma and Grandpa.
so let's see. You said you saw a couple.
Well, here's
or-
the two. Yeah, these two. Here's the Wafang. This was made in Linden,
Okay.
for sure. I don't remember who welded it, whether it was my cousin, because my cousin learned to weld there. Never went to train. Never trained to learn how to weld.
Yeah.
We just had a guy there and trial and error, and we started making frames.
No way.
Yeah. Gary
Wait-
Turner was behind all that. He helped us out big time.
Wow. Okay.
Big time.
So this is probably 94 then.
Probably.
It's got
yeah.
the candy mounts.
Yeah. Both of these were. This
And
one.
then this one might be earlier. It might be 90.
GT might have made this one.
Yeah.
I know if the serial number was on the top of the dropout.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure GT made this one. We made this one for sure.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference in the head tube cups too.
Yeah, they're not even. This isn't even one piece head tube. These are just rings pressed,
pressed
on,
on,
and
yeah.
just tacked underneath, held. Yep.
Crazy.
Yep. We're like, oh, the head tubes are flaring. What can we do? Just
Let's put a
slap
ring around
on
it.
them. That's what it was. That's what it was.
Oh man.
I don't think that ring was even chromoly. I think it was just mild steel.
No way.
Yeah, just get it on there to help support it a little bit more. Yeah.
Did you guys ever make hubs for anybody else?
Yeah. We made them for Hyper.
Okay.
Basically, it was just a revolver without the cutouts.
Yeah.
We were super close with Clay.
Yeah.
So
Because y'all are pretty close together.
yeah,
like-
we were both in Jersey. So
Yeah.
Clay was like, "Hey, do you mind making some hubs for us?" No, we didn't mind at all.
Okay.
So we helped them out. We made those hubs. They're still out there floating around.
Yeah, yeah.
Then later on, when I took over TNT, we actually made hubs for Kabachi.
Oh, cool.
So we made
Yeah.
John's hubs for a while.
Wow.
Also, that was
Okay.
really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately, when he
Isn't that
passed, yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Can you look at a hub and tell us what era it's from, roughly?
Maybe, probably not. But this
Yeah.
one with that etching on it, that'd be rough. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's definitely an old one. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if
We find any more?
how many TNT stems do you think are in here?
You know they're in here, though. You know they're in here.
Yeah. Yeah, I know we have a good amount.
Wow,
Here's-
a lot of DK stems. I got to send you a bunch of old TNT stems to replace all these DK. No, I'm just
Jared
kidding.
Ratcliffe was here and he was like,
Was he?
oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're everywhere. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, here's the,
That's awesome.
on the Sun, the old TNT cranks.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, you can pull it out if you want. And it's got old Derringers too.
Yeah, it does. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, is that even the, no, I don't know what
No,
stem that is, but
that's some China or Taiwan stuff.
yeah.
Wow, look at that. All the way down to the raw metal from the chrome chipping.
Yep. I didn't realize that Spooky made those, which is cool.
Yeah, Spooky made it.
Yeah.
We made like the pinch bolts for them.
Uh-huh.
We did the broaching for the what? Yeah, go ahead. We did the broaching for the bosses, and we just gave him the parts, but he welded them up.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these are some probably same era
Oh yeah.
Derringers on it.
Yeah. Those were definitely made in Linden. These were, he made these for us. We did make some cranks
Yeah.
for a little bit. We did make some in house, but he started making them for us for sure. We did some. Frank the welder. That's who did them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Frank did them.
Another super fong.
Oh jeez. Who's
Why? Why did you guys decide to make a frame like this?
We were just messing around.
Yeah.
We had a bike shop too at one point, and we were just tooling around with tubing, trying to come up with something different. I still remember when Jimmy Garcia rode for us. He did not want to ride that bike. I was like, dude, you have to ride that frame. And he was like, fine, I'll ride it.
So did you guys make this kind of as a joke or just to be
No,
different?
we were just
messing around?
Messing around,
Yeah.
and the name came, like the Huafeng was the chromoly one, and the Superfeng was the aluminum one. SE made these, so Devitt and Sal did them. They made these frames for us. But how the Huafeng came about, the name was my younger brother. We had the bike shop, and we were back there, kind of like you are, just fixing tubes and flats and stuff. And Huafeng Rubber Company.
Oh, really?
Was one of the was embossed on one of the tires.
Yeah.
We were like, and my brother just goes, Huafeng Daddy. I go, that's the name of the frame. And that was it.
That's crazy.
And that's how we came about. Yeah. So we kind of grabbed that from the tire company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys make forks too, or did they just put these stickers on something else?
These forks, I don't even know where they came from. Those forks might have been. This fork was probably imported.
Okay.
Yeah, we imported this fork for sure. If the Dropout has the tall classic 2 holes in the slot, then we made them in house.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. But that's an imported fork we got with that frame.
And then you guys made bars at some point too, right?
Yeah, yeah. The original TNT bars were basically just GT bars. Okay. Because when GT was making frames for us, we wanted to make bars, and they offered us. They said, "Hey, we got this bar if you guys want it. Big old crossbar on it." And they basically sent them to us with no decals on them when we slapped TNT stickers on them.
Wow. All right. That's all it was. That's so crazy.
Yeah, that's how it was. Yeah.
Wonder how many brands did that.
So many.
Yeah.
So many. You did what you had to do to kind of get started and get going.
Yeah.
And no, GT was super. Gary was super helpful, like helping us out. I still remember the day when they called us and said, "We're not going to make your frames anymore."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what? It was just like, oh, what are we gonna do?
We didn't know what to do because we were getting a lot of frames made through them, like hundreds at a clip.
Yeah.
They kept increasing the quantity. They said you have to make 50 of each size. So we did, and then we sold out. And that's the time when we had like Ronnie Gask on the team. And all those guys, and frames were just flying out the door. And then they said you got to make 100 of each. So they kept upping the quantities. I felt like we were getting pressed. But we just kept doing it. And then when they just said, okay, you got to order 200 of each size. So we did. And then they said, also, we got a letter saying we can't make your frames anymore.
Because you're probably competing too
There was a lot of frames. They were making a lot of frames there for us. So, and that's right around the time like Rich Long passed. Yeah. And so I reached out and I said, hey, can I purchase the jig off you? They said no. So we found an old contract that Rich Long put together, and I found in there anytime we want to buy the fixture, I could. So I just circled it and I faxed it to them. Yeah. And they're like, okay, you can arrange for shipment of the jig. Wow. So that's how we ended up getting the jig. And then I flew out there to meet with them for to kind of just go over, the details of getting the jigs and stuff like that. And while I was sitting in our rep's office, Gary walked by and he goes, hey, is that Mark from TNT? And he goes, he wants to talk to you. So I said, okay. So afterwards, he goes, grab a pen and a pad, take a walk with me through the shop. I'm going to show you how to make BMX frames. Oh, wow. So I spent like 2 hours with me in the shop, showing me how to do everything. That's crazy. And then we left. I left. It was just me. I left. And he says, if you ever need anything, let me know. And we went back, started welding up frames, and all the welds started cracking. All of them. Oh my God. So we didn't know what to do. Yeah. So my dad goes, hey, didn't Gary say you can call him? So I did. I reached out, and he picked up the phone, and he goes, you're using the wrong welding rod. Yeah. Change it. Get this, and then let me know what happens, and problem solved. Really? And that was it. Well, that's crazy. Yeah. So how many frames did you make on that first batch before you realized that? I don't know, maybe not many, maybe 10 or 15, maybe 10 or 20. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, not too many, but they were cracking for sure. As soon as they would cool down, they would crack. Oh, they wouldn't even go out the door? No. Oh, no. Yeah. We never even let them out. We just, after we welded them up, we started seeing hairlines in them, and we were like, uh-oh, something's wrong. Yeah. And it turns out you can't use, I'm not a welder, but it turns out you can't use 4130 tungsten. Yeah. You can't use it. It's got to be a specific. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy how
like Gary Turner, you know, all these people that's been welding frames for so long will find like those little things that you need to know.
Oh yeah.
And yeah,
And he did not mind sharing it.
Yeah,
And
that's cool.
And I even reached out to Craig afterwards, and I was like, "Hey, you cool if I, you know, tell this story or share that information about your dad?" And I said, "This is basically what happened." And then he ran it by Gary, and he goes, "No, that's pretty much it."
Cool.
So he like confirmed. He's like, "Yeah, we you know." So yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I've dealt with Craig a little bit.
Oh,
he's
he's
always
awesome.
seemed cool. Yeah.
He's awesome. Sorry to see what's going on with the brand now, but
Oh, dude. Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah, exactly. But Craig's still doing it,
Yeah.
and Gary. So
Do you have any good stories about those things?
no, but I remember when they came out, I was like, "Who's getting paid to run those?"
Yeah.
Just like
And-
Pro Forks.
Yeah, I was just gonna say just like the Pro Forks.
Yeah, they're everybody random locked out anyway
Yeah.
for the most part. Yeah, here they are.
Yep.
Remember Jay Rich ran them. Everybody ran them. And you know Jay Rich is coming back racing
I saw.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
with us. Yeah, he's gonna.
Oh,
work with
really?
us. Yeah, yeah,
Dang, that's rad.
yeah. He's gonna help us out. He's gonna be like a brand ambassador.
I think we have a couple people's old TNT jerseys. I don't know if
Somewhere.
they're up here.
No, not up here.
Yeah.
This is impressive, Chad.
It's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, it is. Now, is everything donation or
A little
or
bit
what?
of both.
Yeah. Some stuff you actually purchased, or
Yeah, most of it has been purchased. A good amount has been donated.
Okay.
Couple things like this hawk is on loan.
Okay. With TNT hubs on it. I saw.
Yep.
I already
Yeah.
sent Andy Curry a picture of that.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I know he
I-
gets a lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of photos of it.
I forgot how many he made, but
Andy said apparently this one's from the very last batch because they were breaking at the bottom bracket, so they put
Okay.
that big ring around it.
oh,
And
oh,
that
I
was
didn't
on
notice that.
on the very last batch of the
Okay.
of them.
We made some frames for Andy.
Did you?
Yeah, yeah. We made
Okay.
some like I think they were like I think we made some street frames, or like freestyle frames for him.
Yeah.
I think so. Oh my God, they were so heavy though. Kind of like the Easterns. 'Cause
Yeah.
We made Easterns for a while too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
One of the ones that Hercules up there is one you guys made then.
We made Hercules for them. What?
Yeah, there's one right here.
This one?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. It is because we put this gusset on here.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. I'm pretty sure that is.
That's cool.
I'm pretty sure we made that one in house. Yeah.
And this has an old Play logo on it. And we just
yeah,
ripped
yeah.
off the old Play logo.
Isn't he still making stuff?
Who, Eastern?
No.
Or Hale? Chris Hale and Lee Ramsdale.
No.
Who
Wait,
did Play?
originally had Play?
I thought it was
What's
Chris.
his name? He works at DK. Button Deck. Wasn't it Button Deck and?
I don't think. No, I think Button Deck was.
Oh, he's 2B.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry. He wasn't Play? Who was
I
Play?
don't, he might. I mean, they were all together down there
That's true.
in the North Carolina.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
There's like 19 brands that came out of the one screen printer.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we made that because I remember we gusseted this.
That's
We-
such a
we put
crazy
that
thing
on.
to do.
It's just. I don't know.
Instead of, I always say like instead of making the bike nicer, you just made it heavier.
Yeah.
In the,
Yeah,
in
slap
the
a
late
gusset
90s,
here,
yeah.
slap a gusset there.
Let's make the dropouts 9 inches around
We didn't
instead.
even take weight into consideration back then.
Yeah,
I mean, I remember even like the gusset in the back here, like they have a flat plate.
yeah,
Then we made like the upgraded super heavy duty model of like the Waffling and the King of Dirt, and we just took a piece of sheet metal and just folded it, and it had like a wraparound
wow.
gusset on there, and we didn't even think about how much weight
How
does
much
that
is
add?
it gonna weigh?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. It just pull harder was basically it. So. Is this stuff in your museum? You're selling this
Yeah,
stuff, right?
no,
Oh, you're keeping this stuff?
yeah, that's all the museum stuff.
Oh, these are the new hubs that
Yeah.
Profile did for you. Super cool. I saw them online. That's cool. That's really
Yeah.
cool. We got to get some TNT hubs made like that for Powers.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
thinking about getting a laser etcher for
Yeah.
inside the warehouse. Yeah, so we can do some more personalized stuff like that.
That would be cool.
I think it would be fun. Yeah, and then we could do colors, and then just laser etch logos or put on Power PBS.
I'm
on
gonna
there.
put you on the spot.
Yeah,
Let's
what's
hear
up?
your best Ronnie Gasca story.
I don't know. I mean, Ronnie was a pretty clean cut kid.
Yeah,
There wasn't nothing crazy about him. There were a few. I mean, I remember we went to. I think I have video of it. We went to the World Championships. Me, Ronnie, Terry Sonner.
oh God.
Yeah, yeah. Probably the most controversial, but one of the best team managers ever.
Yep.
She found every loophole you could find,
Yeah.
and she made it work for her. but everybody hated her.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we have some video of Ronnie riding through like the hotel hallways, just doing imitations of other racers, and I have it somewhere. One day maybe I'll post it out
That'd
there.
be
But I mean,
awesome.
nothing crazy. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, I remember Ronnie when he was coming up and kind of like on everybody's tails. Like he was right there on like Luna and all those guys. And then one day just clicked and he was way out in front of all of them.
Yeah, it's just that little boost of confidence he probably needed of whatever.
Maybe a little bit of riding with all the fast guys, then maybe a little bit of getting on a team, people believe, you know, someone believing in him.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's all it takes.
Yeah.
They say, hey, you know what? I am good enough. And then that's it. All of a sudden you kick it up a notch. What's up, buddy?
What's your favorite thing you've seen so far?
Yeah.
Is it your dad on the wall?
That's pretty cool.
It's funny because I have a mullet.
Only the mullet.
Only the mullet. That's all he cares about is the mullet.
You were talking about the frame jigs. We have
I saw that. What is that, a hutch?
Hutch Pro Racer.
As soon as I saw that, that's a hutch.
So, and then
that brake plate is iconic. This one. That brake plate is iconic, so I'm like, that's got to be a hutch.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Dude, I don't think I ever noticed that.
You never noticed that?
That's just the...
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We actually owned a bunch of hutch jigs. Patterson. What else? Because we bought out all the inventory from Thruster, from Speed Unlimited, back in the day when Speed Unlimited made hutches.
Yeah.
And Pattersons.
Well, then how many jigs do
wedges.
you think they had?
We had maybe 2 or 3. We had
Okay.
we got a hold of.
Yeah.
Because they made the first Speed Unlimited in Wayne, New Jersey, made the first TNT ever.
Okay.
And you can't even put it together. Cranks hit. Everything is all wonky. It's all off.
Because
But one second, buddy.
Because we got all these from Speed Unlimited too.
Okay.
So there's the Pro Racer, the Trickstars over there.
Uh-huh.
There's the Patterson one.
Yep.
And then we can go in the back and I can show you all the other
Where
ones.
did you get it directly from them?
From Jim at Profile.
Okay.
So he said
Go to mom.
somebody was at a Speed Unlimited like liquidation auction
We were there.
and called Jim, was like, hey, like all these pallets of stuff here, like, do you want them?
Uh-huh.
And Jim was like, yeah. And then
So they were probably there. We were there. We grabbed all the. I don't know. I'm sure they got a ton of stuff too, but we ended up getting like maybe 2, maybe 3. I don't remember exactly because I was younger. But we bought a ton of their raw material. Ton of it. And then we used whatever we could, chopped it up, used it for braces or maybe a top tube here and there. We actually had a bunch of old mini or junior hutch front triangles. We tried to weld them up and make TNTs out of them.
Yeah.
Couldn't because their rake was like this. They were all raked out.
Yeah.
Well, and then,
this was in the pallet.
oh yeah, we had a ton of these.
Yeah.
A ton of front ends.
No clue what that's to. Somebody told me that this is a Judge top tube.
Yeah, because it's ovalized.
Yep.
We had a bunch of these. Some of this stuff might be from us. Somehow someone might have got it. I don't know. But
Yeah.
we had a whole upper rafter filled with front triangles. So much tubing that we all.
This was on 3 pallets at the Profile warehouse for years.
And they got it straight from them, because years later, we had all this material up there, basically starting to look like this.
Yeah.
I put it on Craigslist, and they didn't tell me who came to get it.
Yeah.
They just came, handed me cash, and loaded it up on a truck and took it all.
Wonder if it was Jim then.
It may have been.
Because Jim said he never went up there to get it, but he got somebody to do it.
It could have been connected there.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they grabbed it, they didn't tell us what they were doing with it.
Yeah.
Nothing. So it could have been, because I remember my dad was like, "You got to get this out of here."
Yeah.
He's like, it's going to go to waste, and we just posted it all. I went through inventory and listed all the tubing, and then somebody.
What year was that?
Oh, dude, I don't even know.
I mean, if it was Craigslist, it had to be like 2000s.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I remember we had all these front. Remember the Mr. Sticks wedges?
Uh-huh.
We had a bunch of tubing sets for those.
Okay.
Because Rob Hughes rode one. Rob was like, the TNT Cruiser was a copy of the Wedge Cruiser.
Yeah.
We copied that frame. Rob was like, I want the same cruiser, so we just copied it.
Okay.
Obviously less the triple tubing on top. But we had a bunch of front triangles, and they were Pattersons. And I remember getting a phone call from, what was the guy's name from Boston? Guyman? Jesse?
Is that his name?
I think it was Jesse Guyman.
I think I know.
Anyway, whoever owned Boss at the time called us up and said, "Hey, you got a bunch of Patterson front triangles?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "How many you got?" Told him. He goes, "We'll take them all." So why do you want these? He goes, basically the Pattersons are bosses.
Yeah.
The front triangles are boss frames.
Okay.
So I was like, did not know that. Something new I
Yeah.
learned. But again, like you were talking before, how everything kind of, back then, everything kind of intertwined with it.
Yeah.
That's basically what it was. It was wild. I mean, we would have like some tube sets like that, and maybe we'd cut something, maybe make a crossbar for it or whatever, just to save money.
Wow. Okay.
Just to save money on a frame. I mean, you put a crossbar on it, who cares where it came from?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. But yeah, little things like that. And then whatever we had left, I remember putting it on there. My dad thanked me. He's like, oh, thanks for getting rid of all that stuff. And I got all the cash, and I just handed him a wad of cash. Here you go.
Yeah.
You paid for it. It's your money. So I gave it to Dad. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was wild.
Yeah, we could take a walk in the back, and I can show you. We hung all the rest of them up in the back room.
Cyclecraft made some frames for us too.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Did you ever get stuff painted by Brian Foster or anything?
No. It would have been the wrong color. Anyway.
Yeah. So this is our secret back room.
Yeah, but Martino.
We literally
we
just got this in yesterday.
Nice.
Old quad angle, but yeah, here's all the.
Oh, see, yeah. We had a ton of that.
Yeah.
A ton of that stuff laying around.
It's like
Are those the ones from?
Yeah.
From Jim?
Profile. Yep.
Okay.
So it's like some of them will say like.
Well, because what was Jim? Did they make hutches or
they made the first hutches?
They did.
Yeah.
Then how did Speed Unlimited get a hold of? They started making some too.
Some after Jim stopped. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep,
okay,
yep.
okay. So maybe we got the fixtures when Speed Unlimited had them. Okay, when they were making frames for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so crazy how it just kind of.
Oh, and then we got a bunch of. I still remember we got a whole bunch of. Remember Vector?
Yeah.
Vector bike kits.
Okay.
We slapped them on TNTs or whatever we could
Really?
and sell complete bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember all the plastic Vector seats and all this weird, wonky like Sugino stuff or whatever.
I thought we had another old like Longfellow or something hanging back here.
We're gonna repop a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna repop the Waffling Daddy Chromoly one.
Oh, cool.
We're definitely doing it. Yeah, definitely doing it because we had so many people ask for them, and it's just I want to make it, so we're definitely making it for sure.
Yeah, we just got in the other repop you guys just did.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What are you
I
gonna do with that?
I haven't even opened it yet to
Oh shoot. Okay.
check it out.
Oh, it's still in the box?
Yeah.
Oh jeez. Oh, there you go. It's packed really well.
Yeah, it is.
Really, really well.
So
Nice.
we just threw this on the site, but we haven't even opened it. We'll do
Wanna open
something
it?
with it. Yeah, I mean, let's do it. Let's do it. Open up the frame you packed for me.
I took my time with this thing.
Yeah.
By the way, I pack every single box that leaves there, so
Oh, really?
every single
So
one.
how many people work for you at TNT now? Is it just you?
Well, two of them are out there.
Okay.
Ava and Jackson.
Yeah.
My kids, and me.
Okay.
That's it.
Cool.
That's it. Look, see how good that packed that thing for
Yeah.
you? Come on. I mean, it's all shrink wrapped, but I'm not gonna open that. But it's in there.
Man.
Yeah. Oh, what are you gonna do with this thing?
I think I'm gonna sell it definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
It's got forks in there too.
Oh yeah, it's in there. Yeah, it's down here.
Cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we'll probably stick it up front on display.
Nice.
Once we get to it. Christmas time has been
Hectic.
hectic.
I got you. Awesome.
But
Very cool.
dude, pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah.
This is where we do all the shipping, receiving.
Yeah. I love it. How much bigger is this than the old shop?
This is 8,200 square feet, and the old shop was 1,700.
Okay.
So it's like 5 times bigger, almost 4 times bigger.
TNT was out of 8,000 square feet. Not all of it.
Yeah.
It was like mixed with the machine shop,
Yeah.
Dad's machine shop. So, one little section would have all bike parts where we'd assemble hubs and stems or whatever, or press all the shafts in back in the day. And then right next to it is, somebody's assembling some aerospace parts or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was wild.
That's crazy. Why?
I don't know.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Cool.
Love it, Chad. This is awesome.
Pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, I'm happy we were able to stop by.
Yeah, man, I'm so soaked.
And this is Oso.
Yes. Oh no.